Hey guys, Eli Copperman here. Just going to do another very quick video so I can get on to more things. Now, if there's one cartoon that's coming out next year that has been getting almost, if not nothing but controversy, it would have to be Thundercats Roar. Ah, crap. There it is. Thundercats Roar. Yep, this cartoon. Ay. Now look, I'm gonna be completely honest with all you. Crap, sorry about that. I've never really watched Thundercats. It was never really of my interest. But in terms of this reboot, I'm not interested in it either, but the art style is what mainly sticks out because it has what many people call the Cal art style. Ugh, I am sick of that freaking trope. Like, do we have to call it that? It's so stupid. But okay, well, whatever. That's not the point. The point I'm trying to make is that a few weeks ago there was this trailer, per se, that popped up. Crap. And I'm just going to give my thoughts on it. I'm going to let it play. Hopefully this will not take too long. I'm just here to give my thoughts on it and give a more reasonable argument as opposed to some butthurt retard fanboys. And here we go.
Hey there, everyone. My name's Lion-O, and I'm the star of a new show called Thundercats Roar.
The voice is fine.
You know what a Thundercat is? Well,
no.
Let's start small. I'm a Thundercat, and this is my magic slicing stick, Sword of Omens. Give me sight beyond sight.
Okay, I'll say this for now. While I'm not a fan of the style, the voice is okay. Like, now obviously, I don't know what to expect of the show too much, but in terms of what we have so far, I mean, like I said, the designs don't appeal to me that much, but they're not the worst things ever. That being said, I do like how they're now cutting to the studio that's making it. So let's see what they have to offer. Where Teen Titans Go to Die. Maybe I'll go see that movie.
I grew up watching Thundercats. My older brothers were super into it.
Oh no. Look out, guys. He's the one who's quote-unquote ruining your childhood.
For a long time. I think that the world that they built lends itself really well to comedy because of how silly and crazy and outlandish.
Really? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure the original Thundercats had its humorous moments, but I'm not exactly sure if that necessarily means it lends itself all the way to comedy. I mean, to anyone in the comments, wasn't the original Thundercats like a lot more? It was more heavily based on action and drama, right? Or was it just made to sell toys? But like, wasn't it just made for like action fans and stuff like that? Not saying you can't do comedy in that case, but I mean, in this day and age, you'll definitely see a lot of comedic cartoons. So just having this be a comedy just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But hey, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it'll be all right. I don't know. Let's see what else they have to say.
Some of those ideas are and some of those settings are, but at the same time, like, it wouldn't be Thundercats if it didn't have super cool action elements, because that's what people came back to.
Okay.
Is very
okay.
much
Never mind.
I
guess I take it back.
On. So with the new show, we're not walking away from the action in any bit. Every step we take towards comedy, we take two more towards really cool action scenes and explosions and laser effects. When I eventually started learning how to animate, I looked at Thundercats, like especially the opening sequence, all the freaking time for reference. The original Thundercats intro is animation history gold. It's a challenge.
Yeah, history. Mainly in the set, like, by history you mean the garbage era of animation that was the 80s, right? okay, the 80s was not a bad era for animation, but you know what I mean. And, okay, it's nice that he looked at the original show for reference, like, at least he didn't just slide it off or anything. Like, at least he mentioned it. But at the same time, I guess I could see why people would be angry at this. It's like, well, you're looking at your original show, how dare you? I was typing home on my keyboard for reference. But, yeah, if, like I said, it's cool that you at least looked at some aspects of the original, mainly the theme song. And I'm sure this guy does like the original Thundercats. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if some people would get easily triggered by this. In this day and age, anyone can. I don't know. Let's just continue.
The original show, if you're gonna do a new Thundercats, you better make the intro good. It's gotta be exceptionally good. The concept of the intro is the entire backstory of the Thundercats, all the way from the explosion of Thundera to their chase through space, to their crash landing on Third Earth, to being attacked by Mum-Ra and the mutants and building Cat's lair. All these elements are there in this one big, crazy, sweeping camera move. Everything was driven by me.
Here's the thing. I've seen bits of the theme song, and I can see what he means by really bringing in the viewers, but the theme song is a little too fast-paced. I'm not saying you can't have a fast-paced theme song, but the best way to describe this theme song is, let's just call it a visual hodgepodge. Like, there's way too much movement. There is this, like, as I Have Saul once said, there is such a thing as too much movement. I've had this issue with, I guess I would have this issue with Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, but I've also had issues in it with other cartoons like Breadwinners. Hell, even some golden age of American animation cartoons suffered from way too much movement. But that's just me. Maybe I'd have to, like, look at it again. And I'm sure they did put a lot of hard work and effort into it, but I can't exactly say that opening was particularly grand. It was too much. That's all.
I basically scoured my music library for anything that felt like the right kind of energy. As soon as I got this song, Thunder Neko by Shinsei Kamate-chan, it was impossible to break away from that. There was nothing that could compete with the energy that this song has. This show is all about praise and love of the original. So, as a fan, I'll say that this
a lot
is
of fans
the
would
Thundercats
disagree,
show
but
that I
hey,
want.
well, what do they
So
know?
hopefully you do too.
Wow, that was fun! Who knew making animation was so complicated? Now, what do you say we watch a little video clip? Actually, I don't have any idea what this thing is. Let's see if it works like this! Yep, guess it does.
Whoa. And here's the intro. Yeah, see what I mean by way too much movement? Like, if you guys cannot make out what's going on, I don't blame you. Okay, so that was a little sneak peek per se at Thundercats Roar. Now, as I said, I have no interest in this whatsoever. It's not for me. Hell, the style immediately turned me off. I mean, this is basically Thundercats mixed with OKKO, Steven Universe, and Clarence. Just one big hodgepodge of the modern day animation style on television. Not saying those styles are bad, but it does not fit with this. That being said, I guess I can see where this creator is coming from. Like I said, I'm sure he's a nice guy, and I'm sure he is very earnest about the show, because remember, people, do not attack the creators. Just attack the show. And as a show, okay, well, maybe not attack it, like, profusely or down to the point where you're freaking, I don't know, a mental child, but just keep in mind, a lot of hardworking people are working on the show to meet the 2019 deadline, and unless you can offer valid criticism as to why you don't like this, then you honestly have no authority to do so otherwise, and your opinion is worthless. Me personally, maybe I'll check it out, but like I said, it's not in my interest. I was never a fan of the original Thundercats. It never appealed to me. The style turned me off. That opening theme song was way too much to take in, and overall, it's just not for me. But hey, I'm not the only person who has an opinion on the show. So let me know, what do you guys think? Did this video get you psyched for Thundercats Roar, or are you still just pissed off at it? Or in general, are you looking forward to Thundercats Roar, or do you not want to see it ever? Comment below, please let me know. Sorry, this video is very straightforward and kind of messy. I just wanted to get it out of the way. Don't worry, guys, a very special video coming soon. And until then, take care, guys.